Time for Philadelphia. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Jake Thompson gets the starting assignment for the Phillies. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's really had to put up a run an inning. He just has really struggled and not been able to figure it out. They're giving him the ball, though, and anytime you get the ball, you got a chance to turn it around. We'll see if today's the day he turns it around.
Digging in, Ian Desmond. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Harold, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Well, Matt, they're playing good ball. If you look at the standings, they got a nice, comfortable lead. But comfortable can be trouble. You got to stay focused, keep your foot on the pedal, and just continue to put that opponent away because this little lead can dwindle quick.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Alcantara moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. A moment now to check out the hometown Phils starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I know they love what Ian Desmond brings to this offense. He was the catalyst for this ball club last month. He had an on-base percentage of over 400. And when you're doing that, you're really helping your team.
Batting second.
Into the box now, Michael Franco. He's coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Well, Kingsley's a consistent and fair umpire, Matt. Sometimes he might give a little on the corners, but it doesn't ever seem to impact the game too much.
Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. Here's Oswaldo Arcia. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
0-1's the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Well, if you're wondering if he's going to be loose for this game, there's our answer. 98 in the first inning. He's going to be coming right after.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And the knuckler got him swinging, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Still no score. At the plate, Oilcan Oldenburg. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And the run will score as the Reds strike first to lead it 1-0. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
When this thing left the bat, I thought it had 3-run homer written all over it, but it bounces off the wall, so only 1 run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring in 1 or maybe 2.
Striding in once again, D. Gordon. He reached on a single in his first try.
D. Gordon.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Throw to first in time, and you got to question that decision as the side is retired. Reds will be forced to settle for just the 1. On now to the bottom of the second. Reds lead this one 1-0. Digging in, Tommy Joseph, and you can see he really enjoys hitting here at Citizens Bank Park, which is not a shocker. It's a good place to be a hitter. First offering on its way. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike one. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
0-2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Reds. I'm looking out there at Billy Hamilton. He's a very interesting story. This guy flew through the minor leagues as a shortstop, and I thought for sure the Reds were going to leave him there, and then they had a void in center, and they moved him to the outfield. And now you got a pretty versatile player.
Batting fifth, second baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Corey Spangenberg. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. One out, nobody on. Strike two called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Hey, every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
Into the box now, Antonio Santiago. As the fastball is, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So add one more name to the record book here as he strikes out the side on 9 pitches. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Standing in, Tom Cruise. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Tom Cruise.
Into the windup and the pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Goodness gracious, Matt. 100 miles an hour. No wonder he swung and missed. You're not catching up to that pitch. No way.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Stepping in, Freddie Varner.
8, center fielder, Freddie Varner.
First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
If this doesn't boost your confidence on the mound, I'm not sure what does. That's 6 pitches and 2 strikeouts in the inning, and that was a really nice fastball for the punch out on that one.
Stepping in now, Jake Thompson.
Pitcher.
As he'll watch a knuckleball that dances its way in there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ian Desmond. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 21.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Ooh, back-to-back tough pitches, and he's down 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Into the box, Michael Franco. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Standing in now, Oswaldo Arcia. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Phillies down in order. They trail this one 1-0. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Oilcan Oldenburg. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Varner ranging back to the track, to the wall. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot here to left center field. 19th home run for him on the season, and it's given Cincinnati a 2-0 lead.
Well, he had success earlier in the day, driving in their only run. And that success continues when he takes this pitch to his liking and makes sure some lucky kid gets a souvenir. He's been huge for them in this one.
And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
First baseman, Tommy Joseph.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Digging in to try it again, Corey Spangenberg comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 2-0.
That's two close pitches right there, and he just laid off him. I think he's sitting on one specific pitch, and he hasn't gotten it yet.
The 2-0 on the way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. I had him guessing that time, as he's barely able to foul it away. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely, as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Another 2-2 offering. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Digging in for his second at bat, Antonio Santiago. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working, because he is one pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
And another foul ball. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They trail it here 2-0. In now, Tom Cruise. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Catcher, Tom Cruise.
Into the windup and the pitch. Gets a small piece near the plate, and he's retired here, 1 away. So the shutout still intact here in the 6th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we see there that they're currently ranked 3rd best in that category in the NL. Striding in, Freddie Barner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
Well, it's really coming down now, and I'm curious how long the umpires are going to go ahead and let this happen. It's coming down really hard. We may not get to finish this game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game, and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Chop foul over towards the dugout.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Again, he sends it out of play. Another one sent foul. The 0-2 once more. It's being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Odubel Herrera will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Odubel Herrera.
And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen.
Hit weekly back to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. Digging in once again, Oilcan Oldenburg. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His 2nd home run of the game, as the Reds have now taken a 4-0 lead.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Ian Desmond.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. The 0-2 home. And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th. And with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And as you can see there, he's holding down the top spot in the circuit here for the month of June. Ready for another chance? Michael Franco. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Matt, this is getting a little ridiculous. That strike right there puts him at 90% of hitters he's thrown first pitch strike to. You do that, yeah, you're going to dominate lineups.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Got him. So that's the 2nd out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
Here's Oswaldo Arcia. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one.
Oswaldo Arcia.
First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only one strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. At the plate, Tommy Joseph. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Baseman, Tommy Joseph.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
So he got him swinging. Tommy Joseph is retired, leading off the bottom of the 8th. Ready once again, Corey Spangenberg.
The batter, number
He struck
15,
out twice thus
second
far, so
baseman,
we'll see if he can fare any better here.
Spangenberg.
Here comes the first pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now.
Hey, we're getting into the nitty-gritty. That's the second out of the 8th inning, and the pitcher needs only 4 more outs for a no-hitter.
Ready for another shot now. Antonio Santiago. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Here's the first pitch to him. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him for an even 20 strikeouts now thus far, as he's just been flat unhittable. Phillies down in order. They're down 4-0. Digging in and looking for more, Oilcan Oldenburg. And an opportunity here for a 4th plate appearance here this afternoon, and you have to say he's really earned it. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His 3rd home run of the ball game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Third home run of the day. You know, guys love hitting in the day. Day games, daylight. You get to see that natural lighting. Well, he's put a natural swing on 3 balls today and got 3.
Standing in, Tom
Leading off
Cruise.
the bottom of the
He'll
ninth for the
lead
Phillies.
things off here as we
Catcher,
play the bottom of the ninth.
Number 8.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now.
I'm a little surprised right now. He finds himself down 0-2, but he has been extremely hot. But the surprise is they're coming after him, even on this hot streak.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Got him. So the magic number for a perfect game is now down to 2.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Center fielder number 34.
Into the box now, Freddie Barner, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0. Here's a swing and a miss. 1-1.
Down 1-1.
The 1-1 pitch. Popped up. Graham is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Roman Quinn will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Roman Quinn.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. That average for him up in the 360s now. 3 homers, 13 RBIs. Swing and he pops him up. This should do it. Flores is there, makes the catch, and he's done it. A perfect game.
Yeah, you've heard when it rains, it pours. Well, it was raining dominance out here in this one. 27 up, 27 down, and he barely broke a sweat half the time. That's one of the rarest feats in all of sports, and I'm just excited I was here to be a part of it. Perfection is always beautiful.
Well, you don't have to look too far to find our tops player of the game. I'd say anytime you throw a perfect game, you'd be a pretty strong candidate.
Yeah, there's absolutely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He dominated this game, and he really never allowed the opposition to gain any kind of momentum. This was fun to watch.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon.